Doris, we know these teams have great perimeter play, and they rely on it a lot.
It feels as though, Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate. I love the bigs outside. I got to tell you, Doris, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. At the elbow, it's Saric. Now, here's Bridges. 6 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Pass to Ariza. McCollum dishes to Ariza. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, so smooth, so easy in pick and roll. Ariza reads the defense and takes what they give him.
And Saric kicks to Bridges. Rubio outside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Wow, that's tough finish right there. I mean, that's very good defense, just better offense by Rubio.
They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio. Whiteside with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
Bridges passes to Booker. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum. Doris, what has impressed me about Booker is that he's put up great numbers despite not having a lot of franchise stability at the start of his career.
No doubt, Kevin. For Devin Booker, his first 4 seasons, he had 4 different head coaches. That doesn't even start to touch the roster turnover he's dealt with. Through everything he's faced, he has produced on the offensive end. You love this guy's upside.
That free throw, no good.
Well, there are very few scorers in the NBA who are as explosive as Devin Booker. Boy, when this guy finds his rhythm, he can take over a game from just about any part of the floor, and there's nothing the defense can do about it.
And he's good on the second. Doris, I still think back to that game where Booker put up 70 points. I mean, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, when Devin Booker starts to cook, he can get as hot as any player in the league. The one thing you want from Devin is consistency on both ends of the floor from game to game. That's how you go from good to great.
Rubio against Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Rubio outside. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. 5th in rebounding, 9th in blocks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Whiteside dishes to McCollum. Tipped away and stolen by Booker. With some arc, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And they get it back. Ayton finds Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Saric, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Trailblazers. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
The shot by Saric, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's Ariza on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Pocket 6. Here's McCollum. And that one hits back iron. The Suns trailing. Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A lot of opinions, Doris, on who may be named the coach of the year. When you look at the criteria for you when you're voting, what do you look at?
Well, obviously, you think about who has the best record. That's the first thing you look at. And what has contributed to that best record. But it isn't only about that, right? You have to consider, number one, what's the roster challenges that head coach may have had to overcome? Did he have to deal with any mid-season trades? There are so many things that go into making up a great year as a basketball coach in the NBA. So many things. I think the player most closely identified with the Phoenix Suns the last 3 years, obviously Devin Booker. You know, here's a guy who averaged well over 20 points. He can beat you with the pass as well. He's the piece that gives this team great hope for the future.
And it's tied up with that one. And what's astounding, even with Booker, the Suns have been last, Doris, in three-point accuracy 2 straight seasons.
Yeah, and I think that speaks, Kev, to the roster construction. You need floor spacing to win games, and it can't be from just one guy. This franchise knows that. They just haven't been able to yet solve the problem.
Saric outside. Bridges, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Ariza outside. To the inside. The shot by Anthony, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And now a look at who's been leading the NBA in rebounding since the All-Star break. Second is Hassan Whiteside.
He has taken his rebounding very seriously since the break. It's really paid off for him and his team.
The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. A shot off that time, and Phoenix will come the other way. Now Bridges. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Trent passes to Whiteside. Over Bridges. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And Booker kicks to Rubio. Saric outside. The pass to Bridges. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Lillard outside. No good from outside.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Poke loose. Bridges dishes to Rubio. Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. Rubio against Whiteside. Rubio misses. And it's Ariza with the ball for Portland. Trailing by 2. Wasted no time on that one. And it's 8 points for Damian Lillard.
Well, you know the unselfishness and professionalism Trevor Ariza gives you. If there's an open man, he'll find him.
And Saric kicks to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Over Whiteside. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. And it's blocked by Whiteside. From outside the arc, Ariza no luck. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Rubio finds Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And that's now 6 points for Devin Booker. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Ariza. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza.
And a moment to see numbers for Hassan Whiteside. Averaging about 16 points, 14 rebounds, and just over 3 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Doris, who are some of your favorite players to interact with, interview, and question as you go through the season?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many guys. I think, you know, certain people really give a lot of thought to their answers. So a Kyrie Irving, he wants to explain what he's thinking. He's willing to share and take a moment and consider the question. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, all of these guys, when I ask a question, Kev, they'll pause for a moment, consider the question, and then respond. And for somebody who's got to interview, there's nothing greater than having those guys willing to take some time with me.
Doris, and you always get great answers from them too, so there's a great rapport there, I can see. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Simons taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Hazonia and finish off by Hazonia.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
That's good from Hazonia. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Okobo looking over the floor. Really left alone that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Simons. It's hauled in by the Suns.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Okobo. That's tipped. Here's Little. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Poked away. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
The Suns leading. Here's a Kobo. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson kicks to Diallo. Over Hazonia. Shot good by Diallo. Trailblazers shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Here's Simon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Here is Carter. No points in the game yet for him. That's tipped, and Phoenix turns it over again. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Here's Simons, defended by Carter. Passes to Little. 6 to shoot. Baines with the block. Here's a Kobo. Johnson outside. Pass to a Kobo. Here's the 3. Got a piece of it. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now the pass to Trent. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Comes up empty down low. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Jerome. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Baines. And he can't jam it through. Here's Trent. Passes it to Hazonia. Hits it from three-point range. Hazonia's got 6. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
lot of responsibility. When things go bad, you know, people are going to look to you first. You know, they're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those two things, you know, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
Yeah, I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
Some good action already in the... Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Jerome. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Diallo. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Lasagna, the pass to Simons. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Carter looking around. Good D by McCollum. Portland leading. Pass to Simons. Uncovered. Misses off the right iron.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Back to Carter. And there's the pass to Jerome. Johnson outside. Takes the 3. E.J. McCollum with the rebound. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Trains the three-pointer. McCollum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trail Blazers.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Off the inbound, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Doris, if you had to list a player with all the great talent in this league that's the most difficult to stop one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can't give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind: James Harden, obviously, has been in the MVP race for 5 years running, I think. He's virtually impossible to guard, right? He's got a great system for his individual skills. Kevin Durant can get any shot he wants at any time. And then the virtuoso that is LeBron James, who can pick you apart with shooting, with scoring, with passing. He's really nothing short of remarkable.
And that one falls for Johnson. Good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Greg, let's take a look at Nasir Little. More power and athleticism at this point than skill, wouldn't you say?
I mean, no doubt. As an amateur, he could rely on the physical gifts to dominate, but in the NBA, you have to be able to shoot and handle with confidence. I think Little will get there because he has a tremendous work ethic.
Pass to Diallo. Here's Jerome. Here's Baines. Got a 24-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. For Phoenix, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good for the Trail Blazers. Anthony's checked in for Mario Hezonja. Riza comes in for Little. And Lillard subbed in for Anfernee Simmons. And a change for the Suns. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Carter. No good on the second free throw. Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Clock at 6. Fires top of the key. And Portland again with the bucket.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Here's Jerome, covered by Lillard. Here's McCollum, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game from mid-range. You could argue he's the best, flat out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat, Greg, from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Whiteside's checked in for Swanigan. He hits the second from the line. Suns trail by 8. Saric outside. He dishes it to Bridges. Buries it from three-point range. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Rubio against Lillard. Anthony nowhere around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Anthony's got his first bucket of the night. Knocked loose. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Here's Booker. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 9. Ariza dishes to McCollum. Pass to Whiteside. And here's Ariza. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Ariza against Bridges. He feeds it to Saric. Good. Nice job down low.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good at being aggressive around the rim.
McCollum outside. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. McCollum's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland. Booker outside. Pass to Saric. Rubio outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Saric. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Saric knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. Misses the 3. Suns trail by 7. Rubio outside. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work, DeAndre Ayton.
Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year convo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is the upside sky high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day one for the Suns.
And the first one drops. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And the Suns call time.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers. And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker, his last 10 games have been exceptional. 5th in assists, 9th in scoring. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Rubio outside. Phoenix, no good that time either. Trailblazers leading by 8. Ariza kicks to Anthony. Ariza trying to break loose, and he gets the bucket. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation for Melo on the catch and shoot.
Booker finds Rubio.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The Suns have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. The first free throw is good.
That's so much that Rubio gives you. The last thing that has to come to me is the range shooting.
Both free throws good from Rubio. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And here's Whiteside. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Ariza. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, you look at what a guy like Trevor Ariza can provide on the backside of his career. The numbers don't tell the story. This guy is a consummate professional.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Doris, you know with Ariza, at this point, it's really about the intangibles.
Well, Kevin, you know that Ariza's going to bring it on the defensive end night in and night out. He's going to make his open shots, but the leadership, the energy, he is a former champion, and you love having that on your side.
The Suns making a switch here. Okobo's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
I know Trevor Ariza has been a bit of a journeyman, but he is also a proven champion. On the defensive end, you know he's going to take pride in locking down his man.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's Bridges, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
McCollum against Booker. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
The 3 drops in the tray. Okobo's got 6.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The pass to Lillard. Anthony in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Booker. He picked up 36 points in their last win against Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. Taken away by Anthony. To the middle. Here's Lillard.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The throw good. Damian Lillard. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in. The free throw is good from Lillard.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Saric outside. Suns moving the ball around. Ayton dishes to Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Well, I think we know that Devin Booker is known for his shooting, but to me, guys, there's also the passing and the rebounding aspect that comes into play with him.
Both free throws good from Booker. Trailblazers leading by 9. Trent passes to Lillard. A steal. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there is always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Catching up on the changes for Portland. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Anthony. And it's Little in for Trevor Ariza. And then for Phoenix, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Saric. And it's Carter in for Devin Booker.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And it's been talked about for some time, but Last summer, the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade, a chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Bridges. Pass to Trent. Lillard surveying the D. Trent passes to Little. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bridges inside the three-point line. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Lillard outside. Baseline try, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Caleb Swanigan's checked in for Whiteside. Suns trail by 5. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Good on both. 1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Simons, the pass to Hazania. Passes it to Simons.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Suns trail by 4. 1:06 left now here in the second. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Swanigan. .52 seconds left in the first half. Jerome passes to Johnson. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the 3 off target. Portland leading by 4. Inside, here's Little. That one goes in.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Jerome. Drills it from outside. Jerome's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Hazonia with the ball. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
You just got to compete. Keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He ended up with 15 points and 3 assists. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Reminds me of Kenny's suit selection. Has been very, very sloppy. Way too many turnovers. They look unorganized, out of control. It's not pretty basketball. The good news, though, they're still in a great position to win the game if they just cut down the turnovers.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On the court for the Suns, Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Saric, and Anthony sends it back.
Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Rubio misses. And it's Ariza with the ball for Portland. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
No question, he got bumped on that shot. And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Suns trail by 5. Now Rubio with the teardrop. Ayton wide open. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
A second chance effort. McCollum no good.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Booker the pass to Saric. He kicks it to Rubio. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. Ayton dishes to Bridges. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. From the top of the key, he buries it. Booker's got 10.
Well, that's the bread, the butter, the main course. Booker's move and the catch and shoot money.
Here's Ariza. He has 6. Knocked knocked away. Bridges with the steal. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. There's the pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Saric. Over McCollum, and it's Saric. That time on the assist by Booker. And it's 6 points for Dario Saric.
This is a shot Dario Saric can make in his sleep. Give him the mid-range, he'll knock it down.
Here's McCollum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Throw good, McCollum. He's perfect from the line this time. Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Saric outside. Kicks it to Booker. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 13.
Well, this is where Booker can really hurt you. Very capable and confident three-point shooter. Go ahead, Devin.
Passes it to McCollum. Lillard attacking. It's tipped.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Pass to Saric. He kicks to Bridges. And the pass to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Ayton with it. Back to Rubio. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Anthony. Ariza outside. Pass to Lillard. For the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And Rubio kicks to Saric. Booker outside. Passes it to Rubio. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
McCollum, no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Rubio outside. Here's Ayton. The shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Lillard fires away from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
Rubio, the pass to Ayton. The dish to Booker. Good D by McCollum.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Carmelo. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The pass to Rubio. Ayton dishes to Rubio. Cans it from downtown. Rubio's got 7 points.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Lets it go from 11. It's good on the putback. Whiteside's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Here's Booker. Buries it from about 10 feet away. 15 points in the game.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing, he was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. To the paint, here's Whiteside, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And here's Rubio. 7 points in the game. Pass to Ayton. To the left wing. For three, Booker. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, showing great patience, waiting to make his read. Rubio sets up his teammate perfectly.
Here's the lob to Lillard. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Rubio outside. Passes to Bridges for three. No good. Good D by Ariza. Lillard from outside hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Portland.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And the Suns call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Pass to Jerome. Here's Okobo. Johnson, the pass to Diallo. Here's Okobo. He's got 8. Here's Jerome. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Simons. 5 points in the game. Now the pass to Swanigan. Back to Hazonia. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Right wing, 5 to shoot. Here's Trent. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Trent's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Here's Okobo, and it's denied. Now here's Little. Pass to Simons. Missed that time. Would have put him up.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Johnson left side. Count it. Johnson's got 5. Trailblazers trail by 3. Passes it to Hazanya. To the wing right side. Little with the ball. 4 on the clock. No good on the shot. Johnson surveying the floor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Nasir Little picks one up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. A different look now for Portland. Anthony's checked in for Swanigan. Riza comes in for Mario Hezonja. And McCollum subbed in for Anferny Simmons. And Phoenix also making a switch. Carter's checked in. One is no good. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's McCollum. It's deflected. There's 1:47 left in the third. Johnson outside. Pass to Diallo. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by McCollum. Launches it. Jerome, no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Carter outside. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Cullen passes to Ariza. Dishes to Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, just Carmelo in full attack mode, puts it on the deck, creates the contact. Nice.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
That free throw good from Anthony.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. And Anthony drops them both.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
Ball's knocked loose. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Jerome. He has 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Trent. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Ariza against Carter. Here's Diallo. And the basket is good. Diallo's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix. 1 second left. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Offensive rebound. Out to Anthony. Tries again. And that one goes long.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Clock at 6. Carter on the wing. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ariza passes to Trent. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Trent's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Portland. Jerome passes to Diallo. Here's Jerome. Here's Baines. Carter outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Down low, here's Ariza. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, the ability to adapt to defensive pressure is all part of what makes Trevor Ariza special.
Booker against McCollum. Booker looking around. The pass to Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by McCollum. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And he's good on the 3-ball. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Sharch comes in for Shaq Diallo. Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Carter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told them, hey guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
And not a season, Doris, that pops off the stat sheet, but a strong rookie campaign for Mikal Bridges.
You simply can't ignore the defense he brings for this team. Very refined for his experience level. Teams would love to see him grow into a third option on the offensive end with this roster. Let's see if that happens.
3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. Portland trailing here. Lillard dishes to Whiteside. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6. A 3 from McCollum, and the Trailblazers another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
For Phoenix, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Booker, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, he can do this now. Booker is not just a spot-up shooter. Very good with the ball in his hands.
Reza passes to McCollum, and stolen by Booker for the finish, and the dunk by Booker.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Sharks looking around. Bridges for 3. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 25 points.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, the Suns. It's a 3-point game. Now Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
When Melo's rolling, you can put 2, 3 hands up and contest, and it won't matter. He's just that good.
Here's Rubio. Feeds to Sharich. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. It's McCollum on the wing. Launches a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Rubio, the pass to Bridges. And here is Ayton. Kicks to Rubio. In the corner, it's Bridges. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Whiteside sends it back. Lillard outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It goes on Devin Booker. throw good. McCollum. Suns trail by 3. And Saric kicks to Rubio. Back to Saric. Bridges against Ariza. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges misses. Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Ariza. Back to McCollum. Rubio against Anthony. Count that one.
Boy, Melo has made a name for himself with his mid-range game, and you could see why right there.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And Saric kicks to Rubio. Ayton dishes to Rubio. Ayton against Whiteside. They need this, and Whiteside sends it back. Rubio against Lillard. McCollum right side. Whiteside trying to break free. McCollum no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges with it. Now defended by McCollum. Here's Saric. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Whiteside. It's McCollum on the wing. Now the feed to Carmelo. On the wing, Booker. He is guarded by McCollum. Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Devin Booker has got a 70-point game in his history. He is cooking. You might want to check him tonight.
And that one's good. Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
That's a big-time explosive move, challenging the taller defender and extending to the rim.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Takes a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 16th rebound on the night. And a deep 3 from Lillard. No good on the triple. Rubio taking his time here. Pass to Ayton. He kicks it to Bridges. A 3-pointer, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That's what you call leaving no doubt. Anthony responds emphatically.
Rubio the pass to Booker. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded by McCollum. And Rubio kicks to Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And that's now 25 points for Devin Booker. Portland leading by 3. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Here is Whiteside. Ariza outside. Back to Whiteside. And it's in there. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Well, this guy is known as a glue guy, but Trevor Ariza plays his role perfectly no matter where he is. That's a pretty pass.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. Rubio outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And here's Booker from the arc. The shot that time not on target. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Leaves the dishes to McCollum. Pulls up. Kept alive. Right side. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. 1:52 left in the fourth. Booker against McCollum. Taken away by Anthony. Bridges against Ariza. Lillard outside. Outside Anthony. The pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. And it's Lillard missing. Suns trail by 8. Rubio the pass to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lillard against Rubio. Here's Anthony. Nails the baby hook.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Portland.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Damian Lillard.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And so here's Phoenix. Rubio outside. Pass to Saric. Kicks to Bridges. Looking to end the run. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Here's Anthony. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Booker. Anthony taking his time here. And so it's Portland winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. We got a little more physical. We did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.